Chapter 135. Message from the Scribe number 9. Their technology and belief system are more advanced than ours. It no longer matters what new laws or new rules are put in place to placate the awakened. It no longer matters who is seen to be punished by corporation laws and who decided to resign. What matters now are the actions that every person is accountable for. Every action that caused harm to another with clear intention to harm. These transgressions are seen by the more advanced beings. They have better technologies than any corporation on Earth. None can hide from their own ill-intended actions, and none can escape the consequences. Presently, we, the good people of Earth, are being held hostage by the works of evil and corruption. Freedom is ours to have and live. It is our Earth, our lives, our families and friends to care for, and change is on the way to give us back to ourselves. I ask the question, how are you going to get past the attacks against you? And he answered, with our ways we can easily be serving with evidence about trust and better answers to overtake any attacks from ships made on Earth. Our technologies can take them anyway. The waiting is almost over. Here are a few more of his words that may be a comfort to the reader. Now see to it you have all that you need to open to these times with understanding and kindness. Know, with us that all heals and all heals with love and care. But for those who have transgressed, all greed, all hate, all abuses of humans, and all actions of harm will be dealt with in serving a penalty equal to these actions with clear intentions to harm. Be not surprised to see these common thieves be healed by their own ways, in evidence of how they treated others. This is the hell they created for themselves. Be understanding with knowledge about how we know how all things are to come. Be ready and see how all starts and how all begins. Truth rules over all lies. Be ready and be well. Za, August the 5th, 2013. Chapter 136. Message from the Scribe number 10. Trust in all good things to come. This morning's messages were surely meant to be shared. As the needless violence continues to spread on Earth, words of hope for better times need to be shared with all people who are awakening. Now see these times begin to change. Open to all who are dealing with answers to a more truthful life, better serving of many truth, with the serving answers to all who are as we are. Beings of light who understand the truth of all people and who see too many questions to open to change. With these words, you will be dealing with many more telling of other Sadducees who have opened to our ways and who see the answers serving them. With these answers come better truth that will better respond to all who are dealing with the death of many and who are searching for greater answers to open to, better ways, better words, and better answers to open to. Be well answered by us and be well understanding of all our truth. Be ready to understand all serving truth with the answers to our ways and our renewed ways of opening to better Sadduceeing. Trust in all good things to come and open to, at the time of our arrivals and the time of reunification. These days with questions will all be opened, answered, and renewed with a better truth these liars have withheld from all good people of Earth. Be served, answered, and trusted by all who are responding now to greater serving answers with a way of great understood answers to truth, love, and care. Be ready, and see all good truth to be shared and opened. Be willing to answer to all who respond to our understandings and who serve with dignity, honor, and grace. With us, you will be answering to opponents' lies and changing these lies to all truth, and you will begin to understand why these liars fear our time to walk the earth. Be willing to on with us. Be willing to see how all can be changed, better serving all people of earth who ask us to come to better their lives and hopes for better understood truth of who we are and why we have been away so long, and why we are believing in the time to return to earth with great love and happiness at the coming time of reunification. Evidence of this day heals all who are proof of good people of earth, who are bridging with us, and who are renewing with many with a better seen truth of our ways. Be settling with earth ways, and believe all is near, and ready to see all come, as I said, with a way of great understanding and great truth. Be well answered by us. God. Received by Tsar, August the 15th, 2013. Chapter 137. Message from the Scribe number 11. Important message to friends. Please share these words among the good people of earth. There is little more to say as all is unraveling, as he said. We have great reasons to share our sorrows as these monsters play out their games of horrors with Syria and the Middle East countries. My heart is full of sadness to know of the sufferings of the innocent. Difficult times are facing all on earth. I can only hope for a divine intervention to save us from these war-making demons and their works. Messages from 27th of July 2012, the 1st of September 2012, the 5th of March 2013, the 23rd of March 2013, give a clear description of what is being put in place to attempt a takeover of the Middle East region. May God protect us. Tsar, August the 15th, 2013. Chapter 138. Message from Gabriel. Be dealing with our pain and yours as these events are seen. Be ready to share knowledge and light of understanding soon. Be dealing with our truth with great serving ways, and now all will be very, very soon. See to it you are ready to answer to evidence of great truth, and serve with us and others as answers are settled. Be renewing more with these trusted beings that will be with us and be understanding of why they wish to meet with you. Serve with all who are settling with these ways that are open to corrupting the soul. No, we will call all who are well answered by us, and the many who answer to our better truth and better ways. You will see the evidence of many more answers to vindicate all who are waiting to be freed from all these devils. Be well answered by us very soon now, and expect to see us with others arriving well and soon. Open to our spiritual serving ways, with his telling about who we really are. Many on earth have called us gods, but these words are a cause to better explain how all heals and how all serves with us and others. Be ready and open to our bridging truth soon. No, all starts very soon with the first bomb on Iran and Syria, because now the Israelis are angry that the American people answer to all, telling of the Zionists who are causing all the troubles with all peoples of earth by greed, lies, and better deceptions. Serve with nobility of soul with us, and be free of these whores. Renew with our ways, and see we are serving with better answers to open to many. Better answers will be dealt with soon, and many opening truth will cause Lucifer to fall and be terminated. All will see how earth has been corrupted and destroyed by uses of death ways and great corruptions of the soul. Be certain we will cleanse the earth of all evils, be visited by certainty of soul, and great seeing unaffected by horrors traumatizing all innocence and childhoods. Share these words if you will, but no, we are arriving as the Israelis become the seen aggressors that they are, as they destroy these two neighboring countries. Be dealing with these words more now, as all comes as God said, in evidence of who He is. Respond to our arrival soon. Gabriel. Received by Za, September the 10th, 2013. Chapter 139. Urgent arrivals starting soon. Because on is needed to open to our truth. Be dealing with us now and be dealing with the truth. Be willing to on with us and be better served by our ways. Be ready to on with answers to on that will open your eyes and better answer to evidence of our ways. Be willing to answer to our truth and be dealing with answers to our ways with us and many others. Serve with the truth of our ways, opening to a greater renewal on earth. And know, all serves to answer to great knowledge. Now, listen. The serving with a spiritual way of wars answers to our rivals. Be ready when you hear about Israel's attacks on the Palestinians opening to more troubles from Egypt and Turkey, who will oppose these attacks. Be ready as these words of war open to more troubles and see these times become more active. Be certain all answers start with these bigger lies that will settle the used truth of why all these lies are serving with understood uses of wars to open to a World War III. Be well settling with these days of great deceptions. No, or settling answers to open to greater truth with us and many others who are settling with earth ways and who are ready to open to many more answers to great truth and great renewed answers. Be well answered and be dealing with great truth as all becomes well answered and well served by us and many others. Be willing to open to great truth with us and answer to our answers. Be dealing with the becoming destruction caused by these demons who are now being seen for who they are by the military of this world. Now these generals, as said, are being fired because they refused to shoot civilians as they renewed with greater lies because the truth is healing with them. They will see the causes for wars are all about depopulation and the removal of many with the intention of supplying the living aliens with human flesh and better slaves. I am knowing this is taking place in many places in the world, but for many these trusted truths are not possible because the veil is too thick for anyone to accept this truth. But this is the truth, and many wishes to not open to this, as it is horrible. You asked me for truth, so here it is. Be willing now to see that all life, believed to be sacred, has lost all meaning for most people on earth, as their lives have been corrupted, dealt with great harm and disrespect of their souls. And only we can stop these alien demons who are eating from the flesh of humans, and only we can stop the work humans are made to slave for. These ways have been seen by us on other planets, and more answers were needed because these other beings were being corrupted at the time. We intervene in accordance to the universal laws. Now we are arriving on Earth to stop these atrocities renewing with human beings because these actions are more troubling than can be described. What is being done serves to feed these demons who have only ill intentions to use what they wish, and they serve only this. These times of great changes will open to humans with better serving answers. Understand, the universal laws are created to on with all people responding to our call as we answered your calls from Earth. Your prayers have reached us, and we begin to land our ships very soon to answer to all people of Earth and to answer to better ways of living that will open to all better truth. Be serving the spiritual way with us and be ready to open to our truth. Be willing to answer to the coming times of better truth and better living ways. Be well answered by us as arrivals start and becomes well dealt with and better seen. Be ready to on with us more as we will become seen as we walk the earth, and settle these renegades who go through these used tunnels you call wormholes and seek out the vulnerable planets to conquer. Be understanding how these thieves only serve themselves. They are known to all people who are seeking to answer to better truth because of their time to on with us, to serve with us. Now we are arriving through these gates created by these traveling ways that open to earth as would be serving others. This means we are coming through the paths created by ISIN, International Scientific Optical Network. And this is why these satellites have been shut down, so these answers cannot be seen. But you will soon see many ships in the sky arriving in great numbers. All will begin to change and open to many more truth with us and others who serve with us. No, all starts with a war you call World War III. Understand, these wars are only made to reduce the population of humans and cause chaos, as bodies will be removed from the flesh eaters and soul users. Be understanding that these demons have the dealings of soul while serving them, as they can clone anyone and open their soul to renew clones. This is the story you have dealt with through religions about soul-taking. It is true fact that these demons are practicing soul removals and cloning more bodies per soul. This is what we call fragmented souls, who cannot be well, as these parts are lesser than the whole. Better to see this than continue to be blind. Renewing this truth will better serve with us, as arrivals become served, and answers are settling with the proof believed as the renewals become seen. Be ready and be opening to us, as this heals all lies told by religions and governments. They do not serve people, but they keep all in great darkness and fool only the innocent, who believe these organizations of men and aliens respond to their well-being. Evidence of these horrors will soon open to all, as arrivals begin to land on Earth and exposing these deceptions and lies that serves as a prison. I am ready to open to all humans now. Be ready and see the truth. God, received by Zah on October the 17th, 2013. Chapter 140. Message from the Scribe number 12. Israel attacks Syria. This morning, I heard the news that Israel bombed a military base in Syria. This is the beginning of much more troubling events coming to the Middle East. What this means is the necessary retaliation from the Syrians in self-defense. From this morning's received messages from God. Be seeing how the Americans, you say, will open to a greater war than World War II, as they become angry about serious retaliation and self-defense. Settle with these days quickly, in evidence of our arrival, and great evidence of how all becomes well served and well responded to. Now it's a matter of time. These aggressive actions from Israel will cause a series of escalating events that have been written in these previous messages. It opens to the arrival of these beings of light and the followers of the universal laws. What they have said was these actions of great wars, World War III, obliges them to intervene because of the harm it causes to Earth and the people of Earth, but also to other surrounding planets. Mars was dealt with recently. He said, "The serving of Mars be seeing this as necessary destruction of the aliens you call reptilians. They live on Mars, and now many are destroyed because of their transgressions and their renewed attacks on us. It was reported by astronomers that as comet Isen passed by Mars developed a coma not seen before. Please verify this information on your own, as I don't have a link to this, and I question all Earth information disinformation. Here are some parts of this morning's messages I can share with the reader. God said, "Knowledge about who we are answers to many, as these ones understand who we are. But many others will believe that we are the bridging serpents, that the dealers of lies have created to confuse all good people of earth, renewing with us and others. You will soon see this truth yourself, and then many will begin to on with us and many others, an evidence of who we are, and why understood words answers to evidence of who we are. Now see, these days belong as nights of darkness, better seen as the eclipse of the sun and moon because of the sun's flares and the renewed terrors of earth and the feeling that all is ending. But no, all will end as these liars are put to rest in their right places, and people of earth will respond to a new time on earth that will serve and heal all who are in the path of goodwill and good truth. Be ready and be prepared. I have a feeling that all will come very quickly. Be kind to those in need during these trying times and be safe. Za, November the 11th, 2013.